Hey guys, this is Kaede Kisaragi Plays in an extra video for the week. This is not going to be a regular thing, this is just me doing something that I never thought I would be doing anytime soon, which is trying out Final Fantasy XIV. I recently had I read a little article about the game written by an RPG player and a tabletop RPG player. I mean, so I decided to try and see if the game speaks to me as it did to him. It kind of looked like it did. So before anything, let's go do the usual here. By the way, I want to do a little comment on this. They said that the setting up your Square-Enix account for the game is a real hassle, a headache. It's very difficult and stuff. I don't know. I didn't find it that difficult. It didn't take me more than a few minutes. I don't know exactly what the problem was. Well, let's see. Calibrate controller. Let me grab mine. Press calibrate to begin. Analog, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, Y, B, A, X, LB, LT, RB, RT, start, trigger, trigger. Here we are. Configuration. By the way, let me. Now we got louder. Okay, let's take a look at the options here. I don't know what those options are. No, please don't play sounds when the window is not active. Graphic settings. Okay. Let's hope it doesn't boil my PC. Gamepad, okay. Team settings. Okay. And, okay. Apply, thank you. So, this, as I was saying, this is a free account that I am having here. I'm doing the trial version. From what I understand, the trial version lets me play up to level 34 with one character. And since I want to experience the game proper before I decide if I want to risk buying it and paying the monthly fees, I decided to do a trial version. So let's see how it goes. Final Fantasy XIV Online, A Realm Reborn. Final Fantasy XIV requires connecting to one of 3 data centers to play. The closer your physical location to the data center, the smoother gameplay. Okay, so let's play North American. Let's see which of the data centers. Crystal, Primal, or Ether. I think I'm gonna go with Primal. Connecting to data center. Because I'm from Brazil. Hello, Crystal.
Hi, Dylan. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods
And forged by heroes.
Her name, Eorzea.
Eorzea.
The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace.
The Astro Eras.
To date, all have proven ephemeral. In the year 1572 of the sixth and most recent astral era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean Alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Dalamud, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut.
Damn!
Unleashed his fury.
The moon was an egg and Bahamut was inside! Damn!
The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end. "5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea.
Hey, look, it's Red 13. No, it isn't.
Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the
Cute.
calamity's ruin.
Hey, Squall. It kind of looks like him.
The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more.
Behemoth.
Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten.
And that adventurer is... me! But the question is, who am I?
May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
That's a nice intro. I like it. Gives a very good feeling for the universe of this game. Welcome to Eorzea. Before your adventure can begin, you must first create a character. Now let's see the options. Hyur. Hyur are said to have first traveled to Eorzea from her surrounding continents and islands. 3 great migratory waves later, they are now the most populous of all the civilized races. They exhibit a relatively modest physique, both in height and build, and are known for their peculiarly short, rounded ears. Peculiar? Well, I guess in a realm where everyone has pointy ears or something like that, I guess our ears would be peculiar. And are known for their Hyurs are well suited for traveling long distance by foot, a trait thought to account for their swift proliferation. AKA, we breed like bunnies. Their espousal of an eclectic variety of languages and traditions is a legacy of their diverse heritage, as is their resulting lack of a unified cultural identity. AKA, we are legion, for we are as many. Let's see here. What's this? Ooh, I can place my character in different environments to see how they look. Okay. So, Hyurs are basically the humans. Okay. Elezen. In former times, the Elezen, or Elezen, were the sole inhabitants of Eorzea, claiming dominion over her. Traditionally a nomadic people, the tall, slender Elezen believed the realm to be theirs by divine right. Unfortunately, this belief made the eventual appearance of the Hyur in their multitudes akin to an invasion, and a long history of conflict ensued. Oh, Elvis, always so racist. Ultimately, the Elezen diverged into 2 clans that exist today. The Wildwood Elezen took to the forest to protect their homeland, while the Duskwhite Elezen withdrew to caves and subterranean, opting instead to avoid all contact with any but their own. Ooh, so we got Drawl here. Nice! Lalafell. That's a fun name. Lalafell, Lalafell, Lalafell. A wee people sporting short, rotund bodies, the Lalafell appear as no more than children to the eyes of most. Many of these nimble little folk hail from the islands of the South Seas, where they practice a simple agricultural lifestyle. It was not until the opening of maritime trade routes that the gradual migration of Lalafells to Eorzea began. Now one of the most well-established races in the realm, Lalafells can be found in great numbers in nearly every city. Though Lalafellan culture places great emphasis on blood relations, individuals are known for getting along amicably with members of all races. Are halflings then? Okay. Mikote! I know the Mikote! The ancestors of the Mikote made their way to Eorzea during the Age of Endless Frost, traversing the frozen seas in pursuit of the wildlife upon which they subsisted. Adaptation to a hunting lifestyle has fashioned them with a keen sense of smell, powerful legs, and a tail which provides them with exceptional balance. Mikote are known to be very territorial, and many individuals tend to lead solitary lifestyles, particularly males. So basically, the Mikote are cat girls and boys. Cute! Rogadin. Known for their brawny builds and piercing eyes, the Rogadin are the largest and most rugged of Eorzea's races. The majority of the realm's Rogadin belong to the Sea Wolf clan, a maritime people who earn their keep on by the sea, be it as sailors, fishermen, or pirates. Comparatively fewer in number are the Helsgar, who are known for their more earnest demeanors and can often be found working as bodyguards and smithies. Okay, this is what we consider the bipolar comparison of the male and the gender with the female of the gender. That was not the name of the trope I was going to use. You guys on TV tropes, you know what I'm talking about. It's the trope where the male and the female are drastically different because the male looks unique. The female looks like a prettier example of the male. It's a kind of thing that we really should stop you doing. Okay, let's see. I can't even check the other races, even though I know I can't make a character with them, but you could at least let me see them. Okay, so I guess we are not going to see what Aura, Hrothgar, and Viera are like in this world. I know what the Viera is like because I'm a fan of Final Fantasy XII and Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. So I guess it's time to figure out what I am going to be. Well, let's make this very much me. So, let's make him... Let's see. Ooh, nice pose. Okay. Elysian are very lazy. Ha! Ooh, who's a queen? Who's a queen? Seriously, these guys would fit so well in a JoJo anime. Sorry to all the Irish watching. The little Lalafell females are more adventurous. Sergeant Armstrong, is that you? Whoa! I did not expect that. Also, how do I zoom? Okay. Okay, let's do things basic for a start. Whoa! Sorry. That's a big pair of breeches. My bad. Okay. Enough fooling around. Let's do with the basics then, since this is just my trying it out. Let's go with a Heward, because I'm a Heward. Okay, so there's more than one timer. Let's take a look at these, okay? Okay, so let's start with the Hur, okay?
Uh-huh.
The Midlanders and the Highlanders. There can only be one, sorry. The Midlander clan comprises over half of the total population of Eorzea's Hurs. They have established themselves throughout every city in the realm and lead lives as diverse as their heritage. Trained in letters from infancy, the Midlanders are generally more educated than many of the other races and clans. Despite the fact that males tend to be slightly taller than females, there are no significant differences between the genders. The Highlanders were the first of the Hur to reach Eorzea. Their name derives from their long tradition of building strongholds in the mountains. Compared to their Midland brethren, the Highlanders are noticeably larger in build. Of late, Highlanders have become an increasingly rare sight in Eorzea, their number represented almost exclusively by those who fled Alamigo after its fall and now work in the desert city-state of Ul'dah as mercenaries and sellswords. Okay, let's see the Elezen. For hundreds of years, the Wildwood Elezen have lived in the relative safety of Eorzea's lush forests. With the formation of Eorzea's government, however, many Wildwood ventured forth from the forest, drawn to the accelerating cosmopolitanism of nearby Gridania. There is minimal dimorphism between the two genders, though males are generally considered to be milder and more chivalrous in manner. Among their duskwhite brethren, Wildwood Elezen are referred to as Greens, for their love of the forest. Centuries ago, a number of Elezen sought out a life of peace and seclusion in the depths of Eorzea's caves and caverns. Today they are called the Duskwhite, though to their Wildwood cousins they are known simply as the Greys, after their preference for darkness and stone. The cave-dwelling ways of the Duskwhite persist, with some among them turning to robbery and pillaging to survive, earning them the scorn of their woodland relatives. There are a few differences between the gender, but Duskwhite females are often regarded as being the more passionate and unyielding of the two. From the flat landscapes of the Plainsfolk's home islands are where this Lalafellan clan takes its name. Their distinct hair coloration, a myriad of earthy and grass tones, helps them to blend in well with their environment, acting as an effective camouflage against would-be attackers. It was the similarity of La Nocia's grassy fields to those in their homeland which drew the first settlers to the island of Vilbrand and what is now Limsa Lominsa. They are clever and opportunistic people, and crafty with their words. The generally accepted view of Plainsfolk is that they are a vibrant lot with a penchant for excessive conversation. Okay, I'm beginning to think I would be a great Plainsfolk. Perhaps the most unique characteristic of the Dunesfolk is their luminous eyes, a result of a glossy protective layer which covers the pupil, an evolutionary response to their homeless glaring sunlight. Ooh, this is nice. Nice touch. Many individuals wear a small traditional gemstone on their forehead, a symbol of their zodiacal sign. They are adamant about scholasticism, placing the advancement of knowledge before all else. Other races tend to perceive male Dunesfolk as introverts who care more for books, business, and the prosperity of Ul'dah, a city-state built upon Dunesfolk ingenuity, than the going-ons of the rest of the realm. So at the same time, they are the halflings and they are the gnomes. Creative. Seriously, this is really good. Okay. Miqo'te, Seekers of the Sun. The self-proclaimed Seekers of the Sun are the diurnal clan of the Miqo'te race. Their preference for the warm light of day pervades all aspects of their culture, as is apparent in their devout reverence for Azema, the Warden, Keeper of the Sun and Goddess of Inquiry. They are perhaps known best for their striking eyes, the result of their vertically aligned pupils and faintly colored irises. It is also not uncommon for their eyes to be disparately colored from birth, a trait considered auspicious amongst their kind. Seeker tribes can be found throughout Eorzea, with large concentrations appearing near Limsa Lominsa and the Sagoli Desert. The nocturnal among the Miqo'te have dubbed themselves the Keepers of the Moon. Shining from the garish light of the day, they revel in the shroud of night, with most offering their piety to Menfina, the lover, goddess of the moon. They are distinguishable from their diurnal cousins by their darker furs, larger ears, rounder eyes, more pronounced canines, and longer, skinnier tails. The ritual application of war paint to the face is still regularly practiced, as it is believed the vivid colors grant lunar powers. After a great many summers of conflict with the people of Gridania, the Keepers have finally made amends with the people of the Sylvan City-State, with some even choosing to make their homes there. Sorry. Long ago, no vessel or coastal village was safe from the fury of the sea wolves and their maritime brand of brutality. The mere mention of the clan was enough to strike fear into the heart of any who drew their livelihood from the sea. The sea wolves originally hail from the island of the far north seas, where they still subsist as fishermen and women. It was not until the large-scale deployment of Limsa Luminsa's armada that the sea wolves' appetite for piracy diminished. Now, it is not uncommon to see them employed as sailors or naval mercenaries on all manner of vessels. However, they have never forgotten the ways of their homeland and still use the ancient Rogadin languages in their names. The Hellsguard are a Rogadin clan with body and mind tempered by the unforgiving heat of the volcanic regions they inhabit. Believing these mountains of flame to be gates to the underworld, their line has for centuries stood vigil to prevent the passage of souls back to the realm of the living. Oh, so they are a spiritual kind, nice. As the harsh environs of their homelands produce their little sustenance, the second and third born are often sent forth from their mountain villages, with many and more making their way to the great cities. It is there that their sheer girth and steely manners place them in high demand as soldiers and sellswords, allowing them young of even the largest families to surpass their elder siblings in prosperity. Ooh, so being firstborn is a problem for these people. Okay. Nope. Okay, let's stick with basics then. I'm gonna be a Midlander hero, as basic as can be. Okay. So to be the height I am supposed to be. Let me do the calculations here, sorry. Okay. I need to be 72 inches tall. I can't. 71 does. Okay. The muscle... I'm gonna have to change, hold on. Smooth or chiseled? I don't like chiseled, it's too chiseled. Let's go with 20 smooth, yeah. Skin color... yeah, I think this tone works. Let's see which hair is closest to the hair I like wear for Kaede. I mean, which is better? To do the character looking like me, or to do a character that looks like my avatar? Let's see, if I find a hair that suits him like the avatar, I'm doing the avatar. If not, I'll just use the regular hair. This one kinda looks like my avatar's hair. Just a little. Nice long hair. Wow, this one kind of reminds me of how I used to comb my hair back in the day. Whoa! Now that's a pompadour! Mm, okay, I think I'm gonna go with. Let me see if I find it again. Yeah, I think this one works. It's the closest that I have to the hair of my character, so let's go with this one. Confirm. The hair color needs to be black. Let's see which face suits him best. No. No, too mellow. Too young. This one. Hold on. There we go. Large. Which color is closest to red? This one. The eyebrows, okay. This one. Nose. Follow your nose. It always knows. Too big. What you guys think? Does it look like my nose? Too small. Too big. About average. Yeah, let's skip the basic. No need to change the color of the lips. Do I want a scar? No. A tattoo? No. Face paint? No. No. Oh, sorry. keep this one. And with this, we're done. I think save appearance data.
Uh-huh.
So how many months are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 6 Umbral Moon. 6.
Uh-huh.
My patron deity. Let's see. Halon, mover of glaciers and goddess of war, is the guardian deity of Ishgard. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the first moon of the Orzian calendar. Halon is the daughter of Ralger and a bitter rival of Nafika. She is most often depicted as a relentless warrior armed with a bronze great shield. Her symbol is the 3 spears. Menfina is keeper of the moon and the goddess of love. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the second moon. Sister of Azema, divine lover of Ashon, she is depicted as a maid carrying around Skillet. Altic is the surveyor of change in space and god of time. He commands the element of earth and is associated with the 12th moon of Yorzian. Altic is the father of Azema and Menfina, an elder brother to Nemea. He is often depicted as an Astar emperor wielding. No. Nafika, tender of souls or harvest, goddess of abundance. Overseer of the underworld, god of commerce. Nice touch. I mean, Hades was also the god of gold in Greek mythology. Makes sense that his equivalent here is also the god of commerce. Azema, the goddess of inquiry. A curious person would most likely associate with Azema. Oshon kinda works with me. He is the god of travelers. Then again, Limailan, the goddess of the seas, and my character most certainly looks like a pirate. I think I'm gonna go with Oshon.
Uh-huh.
Disciples of War. Okay, this is to choose my starting class, right? Let's take a look. We have Gladiator, uses the one-handed sword. Pugilist, hand to hand. Marauder, great text. Lancer, Archer, Conjurer, Thaumaturge, Arcanist. What's the difference? Hold on. Okay, Conjurer uses spells from nature. Thaumaturge uses magic of introspection. And Arcanist uses geometry and symbolism. Okay. Symbolism! Sorry, Film Brain! I think... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the basics. Either a gladiator or an archer. Let's go with Gladiator. Let's do a very basic experience.
Uh-huh.
Lamia. Okay. We're having a few problems here. Hold on. I'm gonna have to cut the feed while I fix it. Be right back, guys. Okay, close here.